Hey everyone, so today I wanted to show you how I did this fun hair for festival season, and then I threw in the makeup look just for fun because I miss doing fun makeup. So if you guys want to see how I did this hair and how you can achieve it, just keep watching. I think it's great for people that don't want to commit to dyeing their hair crazy colors for a long time because I did use dye that washes out completely in 4 to 8 washes. So it's pretty interesting, and I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it. Something I like to do fairly often with having blonde hair, I get pretty bored of it, so I like to add some cool colors. And this is actually the Loreal Colorista, and these are the semi-permanent colors, which are really cool. I've used them before. I actually posted an Instagram photo. I got a ton of questions and people wanting me to do a review on them, tell you guys how they work, what I thought about them, and so of course after trying them out and having a really positive experience, I thought I would do just that and then take it a step further and actually do my hair with you guys, and you can actually see the whole process and everything. So the one that I used first was the soft pink, and this lasts 4 to 8 shampoos. That's what it's marketed as. I would say this probably did wash out of my hair completely in 5 washes. So depending on how often you wash your hair and stuff, you could have this gone definitely in less than a week if that's what you want. And the color that it gave me was pretty pastel from the start, which I really liked and I'm really into. I've definitely dyed my hair in the past and it's been really bright and intense, and that always fades to a nice pastel color. The last time I did it, I was specifically wanting a lighter shade, and this is what this did give me. So I was happy about that. And again, that's why I think it's great for other people to use that maybe don't want like a neon hair color, but do want to try out kind of the cool colors for festival season or an event or just for fun. And so then the second one that I got is actually purple, and this is, again, lasts 4 to 8 shampoos, and I'm going to be mixing the two and do like pink and purple and kind of like unicorn hair. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I did want to go ahead and just tell you what I did though as like a prep. So I have highlighted blonde hair, as you guys probably know, and I get my hair done kind of sporadically. Sometimes I like the way I look better with some roots. Sometimes I like to go really blonde and have it a little bit brighter. But recently I probably got my hair done maybe about a month and a half ago. So what I actually did was I used their Loreal Colorista All Over Bleach. This is what the box looks like. Honestly, the coloring on the box was kind of scary. I feel like this girl's hair is like kind of a little bit yellowy, and I was actually pleasantly surprised with the results of my bleaching. I just added some color kind of to the front because I did want to make sure that I was putting pink and purple around here, so where it was a little bit darker I just brightened it up. Again, I just did this myself, so it's not a huge change, and it's also not perfect, but that's totally fine with me because honestly I do want like different colored strands. So for me, not having my hair all one color is totally cool because I want that dimension of some darker pieces, some lighter pieces, and that's what I'm going to get once I put the color on. And lastly, my hair is a tiny bit damp at the bottom just because it takes forever to dry, and since I already washed it and everything once with getting the bleach out, I just didn't bother getting it fully dry because it is about 80%, so that's gonna work fine. So I am going to start off with the pink first because I feel like this ends up a little bit lighter, more pastel, and I feel like it might be harder to add it once the purple is already on my hair. So what it comes with is of course the color. It just comes out in this nice tube. You don't have to like mix anything together. Some gloves, and then this little brush thing. Now I do something kind of interesting, I guess. I like to just use my hands for this. It's always how I've been. If you want to use a brush, go ahead, but for me this like doesn't give me much control, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like using my hands works better. And when it comes out, don't be alarmed, but it is like bright pink. And this was actually something a little bit scary to me because when I once did my hair with like Manic Panic, this is like what it looked like this neon bright pink. And that's pretty much what I got on my hair. It was really intense, and it didn't fade for a while, probably at least 2 or 3 weeks. And once it faded, it was a nice light pink color, but it did take a while to get to that point. I might try it out with the brush for a minute, but I'll show you how it just doesn't, see, it doesn't really like, give you enough control, I don't feel like. But I'm just going to take it all the way up to the root. And I'm going to kind of leave some of the ends blank just so that I can kind of add the purple kind of running through the different ends. Again, this is kind of just like painting. I mean, you kind of just mix and match and put it wherever you want, but obviously if you did want just one color, you know, it'd be pretty easy just to like put this all over your head. I do really like that it's super moisturizing, which is nice. I know sometimes different colors can kind of leave your hair feeling like a little dry and chalky, and this definitely does not do that, so I am a fan. But again, just warning you, I feel like this is not going to give you bright pink hair. So it definitely does kind of err on the side of pastel, and I feel like depending on what you're wanting, you should probably know that, because if you are someone who has watched some of my older videos of me dyeing my hair colors, those colors were definitely a lot brighter, but I've honestly kind of transitioned into now wanting something more pastel and a little bit more understated. So for me it works perfectly, but if it's not what you're going for, just be warned that's probably not what you're gonna get. So now I've applied all the purple and the pink, and again, it looks darker right now, but I'm looking at the hair and I can really see where all the colors are nicely mixing. There's some pieces that are a bit more pastel, a bit darker, and the purple and pink is all really, really mixing nicely together. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Again, I'm just like wiping off this dye, and it's insane. Like to just see that it literally just wipes off in a way that's really, really unheard of when using like colored dye and stuff. So I think again that just shows that this dye is really, really semi-permanent, because it literally barely even stains your hands, which is amazing and I'm a big fan of. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on my hair for 30 minutes and then I'm going to rinse it out. And that's for like the best results. If you want to leave it on longer, you might have more of a chance of it being a little bit brighter and stuff, but I'm probably going to do about 30 minutes and then rinse it and blow dry it and then come back and show you what I ended up with. So here's my hair once I rinsed it out and blow dried it, and I'm really happy with the results. As you can see, kind of the purple did kind of go down to the bottom, which is totally fine, but you can still also see kind of the gradient colors in there, and it's a little bit brighter than I was expecting, but it's not bright. It also, again, just depends on your own hair and how well your hair takes color and stuff. My hair takes color pretty well, but I do have to say this is going to dramatically fade. When I was washing it, I was even seeing the color run off and stuff, and I really know that, you know, as I wash it throughout the rest of the week, it's definitely probably going to completely fade and be gone, which is something kind of cool because again, you can dye your hair and get the cool color but not totally commit to the bright, intense color that's going to last for a really long time. So I do really recommend it, and I'm happy with the way it turned out. I think when it even fades a little bit more, it'll be even prettier, so I'm really happy.
So then once I had my pink and purple hair, I wanted to make a little bit of a festival look. So I applied some purple eyeshadow, and it really made my green eyes pop. I was really impressed with how much it made them stand out. And of course, you can't go to a festival without glitter, at least I can't. Any excuse for me to wear glitter, I will take it, especially at nighttime when you're dancing and stuff and in pictures. It's just so pretty, and honestly just really kind of gives the whole vibe of being kind of carefree at a festival.